to the channel. I am Annie Torodeni, the amazing host for this show, Lifestyle Corner with Annie Torodeni. It's been a long time coming and I'm super excited to be back on the show. Happy New Year. I know it's in March, but nah, not too awkward to say, right? Because I guess this is my first video for the year, and from my heart I'm saying Happy New Year to everybody. Happy New Year for those that checked up on us, for those that sent their comments, their messages, their questions, and asking me to go back on the show as soon as possible. I thank you so much, man. It's been a lot of work on my head, but I'm back on the show as usual, and I'm gonna be giving you hot gist and hot topics that are educative, entertaining, and DIYs. Alright, so before we go into what we have to talk about for the show today, don't touch that down. Welcome back everybody, and like I said earlier, I'm going to be talking about 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. This video is for ladies, not for girls, because your girl is going to be confusing. Alright, so the first mistake that ladies make when they like a guy is not doing anything. Some ladies, or most ladies, believe that a guy has to cross 7 oceans and 5 seas to get your attention, to be your girl, boyfriend, or whatever. But sometimes, or most times, or technically, that is how it's supposed to be. But in this times, that is really not how it is or how it has to be. I mean, you have to put some work in it. You like this guy, doesn't mean you just have to be best about it. Nah, you have to make body and like this guy in some type of way that you can call his attention. I mean, it's okay to initiate conversations. I didn't say it's okay to initiate a relationship or to initiate marriage. I said it is okay to initiate conversations. Make yourself accessible, make yourself accessible and available for him to get to reach you because you like him. Why are you slowing things down? Kilo shelle, life is no hard. Yes, my sister and my brother, life is no hard. In the real sense of it, you like this guy, get to know if he likes you also. I mean, initiate conversations. Don't initiate a relationship. I didn't ask you to initiate conversations. Make yourself available. Make yourself accessible. If you initiate conversations and he responds the way you want, then fine. Let him take it from there. And if he doesn't, my sister, I'm gonna be coming down and be going. Life is not that hard. Yeah. Alright, so that's number 1 mistakes that ladies make. They think not doing anything is the best option, but nah, it's not. So number 2 is doing too much. Okay, just because I said you should try to do something doesn't mean that you have to do too much. Don't go overboard about it. Don't go overboard about it. Don't, because you like him, you start sending him money, or you go to his page and like 13 years ago pictures because you want to get his attention. No, it's okay to like 1 or 2 or 3 of his recent pictures or drop a comment just to show your presence, but don't be too much in his space just because you like him. Why? Is because most guys are not used to getting a lot of attentions like growing up, and then you start throwing your emotions around. See, your emotions don't have respect. You have to be in control of that thing. It doesn't have respect. You have to own the break of it. Own the break of your emotions, because it will disgrace you and it will embarrass you. Yes, welcome up my embarrassment. So you have to just control your emotions. Most guys don't get a lot of attention, so when they start getting that attention from you, they just know that you like them, and it can be of a good advantage. You can like you in return or reciprocate that feeling, and some people might just take advantage of it, especially the guys that you know what I mean. So we'll just start using your feelings to be catching cruise, and it's not what you want. So yeah, don't do too much. Okay, and then number 3 for mistakes that out of 7 mistakes that ladies make is not being ready to walk away. Just because you like this guy doesn't mean that he's gonna like you in return, or doesn't mean he's the perfect man yet. Yes, so you have to have it at the back of your mind that you like this guy. You have to be able to walk away. What if he's not who you think he is? What if he's not, like, he's not that he doesn't like you the way you like him, or it's not just, you know, it's not just clicking like you want it to click. But yeah, you have to have it at the back of your mind that you like this guy, but you should be ready to walk away. It's just the same thing as in contract. Whoever is being, or whoever is able to walk away is in control. And if you're not able to walk away, then you get controlled, and you wouldn't want to be controlled in this situation. You have to be in control of your emotions, own the break of your emotions, and walk away when you can. All right, so that's number 3 for 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. Going forward to number 4 is fantasizing too much. Ladies, we have that ability. It is inbuilt, it is inborn. We have the ability of just fantasizing. You can fantasize a lot that you have imagined having his last name at the back of your name, my sister, be coming down. Sometimes you fantasize too much how your children are going to look like, how you're going to be signing that document with his surname, how you're going to be building castles in the air, blah blah blah. Most times you get your heart heartbroken even before the relationship, because you just don't get it right. So try to be calming down. Don't fantasize too much. Too much of fantasies would actually even break what would happen in reality. Yes, because you have it at the back of your mind that, oh, he has to be told that handsome, and the person that is the right man for you is just not even 6 feet, or he's not even 4 feet, and you are just fantasizing. You are fantasizing and gone, and you now lose the right person. But still don't fantasize too much. He might be the guy, he might not be the guy. We're just watching, so calming down. All right, so that's number 4 of 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. And moving forward to number 5 is forgetting all protocols. All right, so just because you like this guy, you now let your guards down. You let everything that you have learned as a lady growing up, and you lose God, like sex. Yes, you've grown up to know that sex is not right. Sex before marriage is not the right thing to go about, and you now see, because you like this guy and because you want him to like you in return, that's the first thing you can give him. My sister, ha ha ha, you just played yourself. Yes, because just because you give him sex doesn't mean he's gonna stay, or doesn't mean he's gonna reciprocate the feelings for you. You're on your own, or you are on your own. Or just because you like him and you want to get his attention, or you want him to like you back in return, you start sending him money. Nah. Sex is one of it. Cross it out. Yeah, you start giving him money, and don't throw away your protocols, please. Don't just throw away your protocols. Let's just put it at that, you know. All right, so some of you just even go into the relationship, you cannot even define what you are doing. You don't know whether you are inside a relationship or you're outside. You don't even know what this is about. You just find yourself in it. No, you have to define, give a definition to it. Guy, do you like me or not? What is it we're doing? Yes, don't break your protocols. Don't forget your protocols that you have grown up to know, you've grown up to train yourself to be as the lady, just because you like this person that we don't even know whether he likes you too or not. But we're just checking him out. So all right, that's number 5 rather of 7 mistakes that ladies make while going forward. So before I continue now, don't touch that down. Like I was saying, I was talking about 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy, and I was going on to number 6, which is falling in love before getting to know the guy. Falling in love before getting to know the guy. This happens most times because you have already loved up. You have loved up and you are still loving up, because you just love up and you just don't even know who you are loving. Yes, you haven't even gotten to know him yet, and you're already all over the place. You're already like falling in love. You need to know, are we on the same pace? Is he faithful? Can we flow? Do we have conversations? Is he a womanizer? You don't even know anything about him. Oh, they just ask you, just love him. My sister, don't get this wrong. You cannot love at first sight. You can only get attracted at first sight. What do I mean? You can only get attracted to how a guy talks, how a guy is tall, cute and handsome, or his legs, his eyes, his whatever. But you cannot love him until you get to know him. Yes, so why don't you just calm down and get to know this guy before you start falling in love? That's a lot of mistakes that we single ladies we make. Yes, that's a lot of mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. Because you like this guy, you just love up. Like if he just talks like this, your hands are beat. You have escaped to beats. No, it shouldn't be. Get to know who it is you're dealing with before you start to let your emotions take you over. That's just what I'm talking about. Is it too much? I don't think so. All right, so going forward to number seven, which is a critical one, is cutting off accountability. What do I mean by cutting off accountability? Just because you like this guy, you guys have already started getting to know each other, getting started to talk to each other, and you now start cutting off your friends, your families, just because you don't want to hear the truth, or maybe somebody that knows him and is really trying to get your attention to tell you something about this guy, because of the fantasies that you have built in your head and because of the imaginations that you are working with, you tend to shut everybody out and you just want to do your thing. Well, it's not that it's not good to want to do your thing, but you have to still give space for friends and families. You know, they have to check your sanity, people you still have to talk to. Most times it comes from the guy's end because he just wants to have dominating control over the ladies, so he just tries to make her push everybody away. Then he feels like he's in control. He doesn't have any external forces that are against him. Nah, but as a lady, you should try not to cut off your friends and family. I mean, don't cut off accountability. They're there to always check your sanity. They're there to always see how far it's going. Is it working? Is it not working? Can you just retrace your steps? Can you just do this? Can you just do that? Some people just cut off their pastors, cut off their church because they don't want to be hearing the Lord said, but still you need a prophet in your life. Right, so those are 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. I'm going to give a recap of it. I said number 1 is not doing anything. Number 2 is doing too much. Number 3 is not being ready to walk away. Fantasizing too much is number 4. Number 5 is forgetting all protocols. Number 6 is falling in love before getting to know the guy. And number 7 is cutting off accountability. My sister, these are mistakes that sometimes we consciously or unconsciously make. But you have gotten a superhero right now to tell you the things that I shouldn't be doing anymore. Like, I'm feeling so fly right now. Check me out. Alright, so I just gave you 7 tips or 7 mistakes that you have been making. You have been making that mistake too much. I've been warning you. You have been making mistake too much. 7 mistakes that you make that you always, when you like one guy like this, your hair just be doing tinny tanana. Why? Sorry about that. That's on the light of it. Alright, so 7 mistakes that ladies make when they like a guy. But I'm also talking to myself because sometimes I just find myself doing these things, which just forget about that. Alright, so thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for tuning in to Lifestyle Corner with Enter Danny. As you all know, this is a channel where we give heart-to-heart talks, heart-to-heart conversations. You have your questions, you can always go to my Instagram and drop your DM for me at Anito_Odeni, or you send me an email at odenianito@gmail.com. You can always click the subscribe button down below this video. Don't forget to turn on your notification. Don't forget to share and don't forget to like. Please, you can also drop your comment. This is a community where we get to talk about things and we get to trash things out. You have a concern, you can always reach me anytime, anywhere. And as you all know, it's okay to like a guy, but it's not okay to make those mistakes. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, people. Mwah. Love you. Catch you later.